If you've ever felt like money is the thing holding you back from living the life you want, you're not alone. Financial stress can make you feel stuck, like no matter what you do, you can't seem to move forward. But there's hope, and it starts with small, intentional changes. Today, I'm going to share 10 money management tips that can help you break free and start taking control of your life. These tips are practical, doable, and based on real experiences. Let's start with the first one. One of the most important things you can do is to understand your spending. This means knowing exactly where every dollar is going. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by your finances when you're not paying attention to them. Take 1 month and track every expense. Write down what you spend on groceries, bills, subscriptions, and even those small purchases like a snack or a drink. You'd be amazed at how much those little things add up. For example, I once met someone who thought they were spending around $50 a month on dining out. After tracking their expenses, they realized it was closer to $300. That's $3,600 a year. Imagine putting that money towards savings or debt repayment instead. This simple habit of tracking expenses gives you a clear picture of your financial habits and sets the stage for improvement. Once you know where your money is going, the next step is creating a budget. Now, I know the word budget might make some people cringe, but hear me out. A budget isn't about restricting yourself, it's about being intentional with your money. Think of it as a tool that helps you make decisions about what's truly important to you. You've probably heard of the 50/30/20 rule. It's a great starting point. Allocate 50% of your income to needs like housing, utilities, and groceries. Use 30% for wants like entertainment and dining out. Finally, save or use 20% to pay off debt. If those percentages don't work for your situation, adjust them. The goal is to create a plan that fits your life and helps you take control of your finances. Now let me introduce myself. I'm Curtis, and I'm here to help you. My goal is to share tips that not only make managing money easier, but also help you create the freedom you're looking for. If you find these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll never miss content designed to help you achieve financial success. Another critical tip is building an emergency fund. When you're feeling trapped, it's often because unexpected expenses keep throwing you off track. A small emergency fund can make all the difference. Start with a goal of $500 or $1,000. You don't need to save it all at once. Set aside a little each week. Even $20 a week adds up over time. Think about major corporations like Apple or Google. They keep billions of dollars in reserves to weather tough times. On a smaller scale, your emergency fund serves the same purpose. It gives you breathing room and prevents you from falling into debt when life throws you a curveball. Speaking of debt, let's tackle that next. Debt can feel like a giant weight holding you down, but there's a way to start chipping away at it. The snowball method is one of the most effective strategies. Here's how it works. List all your debts from smallest to largest. Focus on paying off the smallest one first while making minimum payments on the others. Once the smallest debt is paid off, take the money you were putting toward it and apply it to the next one. This method builds momentum. Each time you pay off a debt, you gain confidence and motivation to keep going. It's like knocking over a line of dominoes. One small win leads to another, and before you know it, you're making real progress. Let me share a real-life example. There was a family I met who had over $40,000 in debt. They felt stuck and didn't know where to start. By using the snowball method and sticking to a budget, they paid off all their debt in 3 years. It wasn't easy, but the process taught them discipline and gave them the freedom they'd been dreaming of. The next tip is to focus on increasing your income. While managing your spending is important, earning more gives you more room to breathe and achieve your goals faster. Start by looking at what skills you already have. Can you turn them into extra income? Freelancing, tutoring, or offering services in your free time can make a big difference. Let's take a real-life example. A friend of mine was feeling stuck because their full-time job barely covered their bills. They started freelancing as a graphic designer on the side. It wasn't easy at first, but after a few months they were earning an extra $1,000 a month. That money went straight toward paying off debt and building savings, which gave them the freedom to start exploring bigger opportunities. Think about people like Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx. She didn't start her billion-dollar company overnight. She worked a day job selling fax machines while developing her product on the side. The extra effort she put in eventually led to massive success. If you're feeling trapped, consider what you can do in your spare time to create additional income streams. Another important tip is automating your savings. When you're feeling overwhelmed, it's easy to put saving money on the back burner. Automating the process makes it effortless. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account every time you get paid. Even if it's just $10 or $20, it adds up over time. Think about it like planting seeds. You might not see the results immediately, but over time, those small contributions grow into something significant. This is how many wealthy individuals build their fortunes. They save consistently, even when the amounts are small. Warren Buffett once said, "Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving." Automation ensures that saving comes first. Let's talk about cutting unnecessary subscriptions. Subscriptions are sneaky. They seem small, but they add up quickly. Go through your bank statements and identify subscriptions you're not using or don't really need. Whether it's a streaming service, a gym membership, or a premium app, cancel anything that doesn't add value to your life. Here's a real-life scenario. One couple I know discovered they were spending over $200 a month on subscriptions they barely used. That's $2,400 a year. By cutting back, they freed up money to pay down debt and save for a vacation they'd been dreaming about. It's not about giving up everything. It's about being intentional with your choices. Another key strategy is setting clear financial goals. When you're feeling stuck, it's easy to lose sight of what you're working toward. Goals give you direction and motivation. Start by defining what you want to achieve. Whether it's paying off a specific amount of debt, saving for a house, or building an emergency fund, write it down, break it into smaller steps, and track your progress. Let me give you an example. A friend of mine wanted to save $10,000 for a down payment on a home. At first, it felt impossible. But by breaking it into smaller goals, saving $500 a month, they made steady progress. Within 2 years, they hit their target. Goals make the impossible feel achievable. Now let's talk about the importance of learning. Financial literacy is one of the most valuable tools you can have. The more you know about managing money, investing, and planning for the future, the more confident and capable you'll feel. Take the time to read books, watch videos, or even take online courses. Knowledge is power, and it opens doors to opportunities you might not have considered. Think about someone like Elon Musk. He's not just successful because of his ideas, he's constantly learning and applying new knowledge. Whether it's about space exploration, electric cars, or renewable energy, his commitment to learning has helped him stay ahead. If you found this helpful so far, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. These tips are just the beginning, and I'll be sharing even more strategies to help you take control of your finances and your future. Another tip is to create a plan for your financial future. This includes thinking about retirement, investments, and long-term goals. It might seem far away, but the earlier you start, the easier it becomes. Contributing to a retirement account, even with small amounts, can make a huge difference over time thanks to compound growth. Look at someone like Oprah Winfrey. She didn't just focus on building wealth in the moment, she thought long-term. Her investments in businesses, real estate, and philanthropy reflect a vision that goes beyond today. You don't need to be a billionaire to think long-term. Start small, but start now. Finally, practice gratitude and mindfulness when it comes to money. Feeling trapped can sometimes make you focus on what you don't have instead of what you do. Taking a moment to appreciate what you've achieved, no matter how small, can shift your mindset and help you stay motivated. Gratitude doesn't mean settling, it means recognizing progress and staying focused on the journey ahead. These 10 tips are about more than just managing money. They're about creating freedom, opportunity, and a life that feels meaningful. By understanding your spending, setting goals, and building good habits, you can take control of your finances and break free from the cycle of feeling stuck. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you found this valuable. There's always more to learn, and I'll be here to help you every step of the way. You've got this, and I can't wait to see the progress you make. Until next time, take care and keep moving forward.